I wanted to now introduce you to four very special guests. I asked them to join me to help celebrate this episode, and it's actually really cool because there's a reason I chose these specific people. Each one met me in each decade of my life and were and still are very important to me. We are all also wearing our red, which is the color for the Ruby Jubilee theme. And for those who don't know, Ruby Jubilee is what they call this celebration of a 40th anniversary, including a birthday, and the color associated with it is a ruby red. So we thought it'd be fun to show off that color during this episode. Back to welcoming my guests. We're going to start with my guest for the 1984 to 1994 decade of my life, and that is my wonderful cousin, Robin. Robin's dad and my mom were siblings, and since she's older than me, she knew me since the day I was born. So it's definitely appropriate that she represents this decade, and she's a gem for agreeing to do so. So, hey Robin, I'm so happy you're here.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right, so next, we have a guest representing the 1994 to 2000 decade, and that is my friend Jessica. Jessica and I met on the first day of high school in 1999 and have been friends ever since. She's involved in some of my best memories, including rebelliously eating chicken legs in class, having adventures in all kinds of places, including Los Angeles and New York City. So, hey to Jessica, I love that you're here.
Thank you for having me, and I can't wait to talk about all of our shenanigans because they were quite a few, actually.
All right, next on the guest list is a guest representing the 2004 to 2014 decade, and it is my amazing friend Stephanie. Stephanie and I met while working on President Obama's re-election campaign back in 2012. She was one of the first people I met after moving to LA, and she's been there for me through many ups and downs. She's a beautiful, jewelry-loving, tell-it-like-it-is, kind-hearted individual. And I'm so happy she's here. So, hey to Stephanie.
This is bizarre. I've never done this before, but I'm glad I'm here. Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right. And finally, we have the guest who represents the 2014 to 2024 decade, and that is my awesome friend Lori. Now, Lori and I met while working at a job together. I believe it was technically in 2013, but we didn't really become friends until 2014. What's ironic and amazing is that Lori was with me 10 years ago when I turned 30 years old. I had just done some intense self-healing work, and we decided to spend the eve before my birthday at the Santa Monica beach, where we burned letters to let go of our rocky past, and we vowed to make our futures brighter. So it was a beautiful, incredible experience, and she's back again with me to celebrate 40. So hey to Lori, I'm so grateful you're here.
I'm happy to be here. And I remember the Cookie Monster cake we had for your 30th birthday.
Yes.